In 2018, rookie Saquon Barkley burst onto the scene with the historic rookie season, rushing for over 1,300 yards and winning Offensive Player of the Year award after totaling a league-high 2,028 yards from scrimmage and 15 touchdowns. And all signs were pointing to Saquon being the NFL's best running back for years to come. But ever since that magical 2018 season, Saquon Barkley has dealt with numerous injuries, including a strained hamstring, multiple sprained ankles, and a torn ACL that limited him to just 2 games that season, adding up to 21 games lost for Saquon Barkley during that 3-year span. But in 2022, Saquon Barkley was back in full effect and even had some added motivation with people counting him out and labeling him injury prone.
I feel like I'm better, to be completely honest. I'm older now. I'm 25. I've been through some stuff, ups and downs. And now I'm in a situation where, you know me, I always have the mindset of always being counted out, but now it's actually here. It's actually real. People are really counting me out. People are trying to write me off. Now I have that extra motivation to push me to go out there and kind of just be like, you know what, shut everyone up, because now it's kill mindset. Now it's like, you know what, everybody, like I'm ready to go crazy, and I'm gonna let the world feel me.
In 2022, Saquon Barkley looked like the freak athlete that he is and returned back to dominating the NFL. And racking up 295 rush attempts, which was good enough for 4th in the NFL, 1,312 yards, which was also good enough for 4th in the NFL, and 10 touchdowns, which is good enough for 10th in the NFL. And considering 2022 is a contract year for Saquon Barkley, it's no surprise he left it all out there on the field. Saquon Barkley is seemingly unstoppable because of his versatility, and he can line up at a multitude of positions. And with this 5'11", 233-pound frame, he's a matchup nightmare for defenders. Back in 2018, Saquon Barkley caught 91 passes as a running back. That's pretty impressive. And that also made him the franchise record holder. 91 receptions are the most by a rookie in New York Giants franchise history. And although his numbers have fallen over the years in targets per game, in 2022 the Giants were determined to get him involved in the passing game. He had 57 receptions for 338 yards. Now, while those numbers are mind-blowing, Saquon is a home run hitter kind of player, so he has the ability to make any play a big play, and it keeps the defense on their toes every time Saquon lines up wide. But rather Saquon was in the backfield, or lined up wide at the receiver, or taking direct snaps, this New York Giants offense is more dynamic when number 26 has the ball in his hands. The scariest thing about him is Saquon could actually be one of the shiftiest backs in the NFL today, and that's with him weighing 233 pounds. Even with all his injuries he's been through, Saquon can still stop on a dime and change direction, just as he does here against the Cowboys, where he makes 2 defenders miss in a crowded area, sees nothing but green ahead of him, and is able to accelerate to the pylon. Or here where he's lined up wide and he runs a drag route with tons of space in front of him and just obliterates a defender while running full speed and plants his foot and leaves the defender tackling air. In this one here, you would have thought he was making music because he was a jukebox, making multiple defenders miss on this play, one behind the line of scrimmage, then changing direction and gaining about 20 yards on this play. The other things that make Saquon Barkley special is that he could also just make a simple cut and then accelerate and beat you to the spot. Or he could use his patent spin move and leave defenders more lost than Dory. Like here, for example, we get the amazing spin move that makes 2 defenders miss in the backfield, but we also get a taste of his IQ as he slides to ice the game instead of running it in for a touchdown on his stats. His spin move is just another weapon that makes defenders freeze for half a second, and now they're at his mercy. His ability to spin around you, or to juke you and make you look foolish, or to simply run by you with his 4.4 speed, or even using a little bit of that 233-pound frame and just running through you. Like here against the Titans. They're down 1, and the game is essentially being determined on this play. 2 defenders are already in the backfield. He makes both guys miss and lowers his shoulder using some of that power that we talked about, and then gets up and trash talks the wrong guy. You gotta love it. This 2022 season is very similar to his 2018 season that put him on the scene. This season may be a tad more impressive though, considering Saquon was tied for 1st on the team in receptions with 57, and he finished 3rd on the team in receiving yards. Saquon put together a masterpiece of a year in completing his first fully healthy season since 2018. While also leading the Giants to a 9-win season, after only 22 wins combined over the last 5 seasons. And also the Giants' first playoff win since 2011, which they were the underdogs in against the Vikings. And although Saquon didn't get the bag he deserved due to the Giants' worries about the lifespan of running backs, especially one who's been injured multiple times before, it's safe to say that Saquon is all the way back and is just getting started on tormenting defenses again. In this next upcoming season, do you think Saquon Barkley will be the best running back in the NFL? Or will injuries be his kryptonite again? As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out my previous video over the Jacksonville Jaguars rebuild. Peace.